Hey guys, it's Kylie. Today I kind of wanted to just do a video about college and the struggles, the good things, just everything in between. I'm just going to be talking about like what I've learned so far and how college has really changed me and shaped me and what God has done to use me through this campus and through the people I've met and whatnot. So here we go. I want to start by saying real quick that I don't think college is necessary. I don't think everyone needs to go to college. So if you're going to go just because your parents want you to, I think you definitely need to have that talk with them and just say like, these people have been able to get jobs without going to college. I don't want to. I don't want to waste my money or my time. You need to have that conversation. Personally, I made the decision by myself to go to college. I had a theater scholarship, and then when I actually got here, I ended up majoring in education. So now I am an elementary education major and then a theater minor. And I love it. I love what I do. I want to teach more than anything in the world. And so I'm here for me, which definitely motivates me to get the job done and to fully enjoy every experience that I have while I'm being here. I also know that not everybody knows what they want to do. And let me tell you, that is totally okay. You get to have this like open mind to all these different things, and you get to learn about different majors and different clubs and organizations you can join, just to kind of feel what you're interested in and who you are. And so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's perfectly okay to come to college without knowing what you want to do. Sorry if you hear a train in the background. It goes off like every 10 seconds because I'm in a small town. Okay, I think the train is done, hopefully. It might still be like a little bit, yep, it's still going. I go to a liberal arts school. It's very, very small. It's like 1,200 people. And then I also go to school out of state. So I have that experience on top of just being at a small liberal arts college. Like, it's definitely a different experience than going to a university in your hometown or in your home state. I'm a sophomore. It's my 4th semester. Before coming to college, I was a Christian, so I definitely believed that like God had a purpose for me. I believed that He brought me here for a reason, but it did take me months to figure out what that reason was. And I can tell you firsthand, the first few months of college are rough, and I was homesick to the point where my anxiety was so bad every single night. I had trouble sleeping. I had trouble just feeling happy and feeling like I was supposed to be here. I was definitely blessed to have met friends right away. I actually made friends like the first night that I moved in. I was definitely terrified that I would never make friends while I was here. I don't know why. I'm a very social person, but I was scared nonetheless. I guess another thing I've learned is just people will come into your life and they will completely change it. I'm not friends with that many people from high school anymore, but that's okay because I've met incredible people in college that have become my family. My group of friends, we're a family, and it's really, really cool to see like how far we've come, how close we've gotten, and I am so thankful that God has brought the people in my life that He has, and that He's also taken away the people. I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I came to college, interest-wise. I didn't really know like what clubs I belonged to. I joined a sorority. I joined a couple of other things. I just didn't really know at first, like my first semester, like where I belonged and what I should be doing. In October of my freshman year, I went on a retreat, and that's kind of when I really began like my personal relationship with God. As I've said before, I've been a Christian my whole life, but like that was the turning point for me. And ever since then, like He's completely like changed my entire life, my perspective, the way that I see people, the way that I see the world, and the way that I see college. And so now I see it as a place to like glorify Him, and I see it as a place to grow, even though of course I'm learning, for my future career. But besides that, I'm growing as a person, and this is like an experience that I'll never have again. Just being around people that are my age, that are just needing grace. College is something that you'll never get again, and it's something that you definitely need to enjoy. Freshman year overall was pretty rough. I was in a committed relationship. I kind of wanted to transfer towards the end of the year just because I felt like I didn't know why I was here, stuck in a small town when I'm from Colorado and it's beautiful there. I actually started applying for other schools. I was going to transfer, for my sophomore year. But the reason I came back was because I got hired as an RA for the next year, which has been seriously like the best growing experience for me. And I just found out I get to do it again next year, so I'm super duper excited. But yeah, when I got that job at the end of last year, that was like a way of God telling me like, no, you stay here. Like, this is where you need to be. And so I was like, okay, God. I realized in April or May of my first year of college that I'm here to get closer to God, because seriously, like, I've never been this close to him, and I've never grown this much in my relationship with him. I don't know if I would be as close to him as I am if I didn't come to college, and if I didn't come to this specific college. I have a lot to work on, and I'm aware of that, but every day he teaches me something new. This year has definitely been better. Like, I've definitely enjoyed it more. I was going through some things in the beginning of the year that definitely caused me to have panic attacks every single night before bed. I dealt with a lot of anxiety my first semester of sophomore year, just to the point where I couldn't sleep. But I also knew that that's how the devil knows to trap me, because he likes to get us when we're most vulnerable. Oh, I can't say the word. He likes to get us when we're most vulnerable and afraid, and that's at night. So I definitely dealt with that a lot in the beginning of the school year, and I prayed about it every single day, and just like, God, please just let me sleep tonight. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to cry myself to sleep. I don't want to be scared about what's coming tomorrow, even though nothing major is happening tomorrow. Like, I have no reason to be terrified of the future. And every day it got easier. Every single night it gets easier to fall asleep. I'm learning how to fight off my anxiety and how to deal with my OCD, because I have OCD and it can kind of control my mood. It can control my actions and my thoughts and how I treat other people. Because I've been praying about those things, God has been interfering and knocking down those struggles that I've faced for a really long time. And it's so cool to see him do that. Anyway, I'm not trying to make this like my testimony. I want to make that a different video, but I guess that's kind of what it's turning into. But the biggest lesson I've learned in college so far is just like how good God is. Like, I can't not talk about him. I guess just know that if you're starting college and you just feel like you don't belong, it gets better. Another thing I've learned is that if your heart belongs somewhere else that's not your hometown, it's okay. And that's his way of sending you somewhere to glorify him better. I have this community here. I go to Crew every week. I have so many Christian friends that have drastically changed my life. And I'm so thankful, because I prayed about having more Christian friends in college. Like, it was my biggest prayer before I entered college, and he brought me so many. And of course I have those friends that aren't Christians, and that's okay too. Like, we're called to love, and I love them. They're amazing people. I'm not here to force them to be a Christian. Like, that's not my goal. My goal is to show God's love. If they want to talk about God, I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to talk about him. But you need to have the mix of friends. You don't need all Christian friends, and you don't need friends who aren't Christian if you are, because you need those people to help you grow in your relationship with Christ. It definitely helps a lot. This semester, my grades are kind of starting to... I'm gonna fix that, don't worry. But this semester is definitely gonna be eye-opening, and I'm excited to go on a mission. My first mission next summer. Super duper exciting. So college is worth it. It's not for everybody. It's hard. You will have some rough nights. You'll have to stay up late to do some homework or procrastinate and spend time talking to your friends if you're an extroverted procrastinator. But besides that, college is great. I recommend it if you want to come, but if you don't, do something else. It's okay if you don't want to go to college. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I'm a college student myself. You don't need college. I personally do, because I want to be a teacher, but it's not necessary, okay? Don't you worry. Also, I do a lot of like this and like pointing and like just ignore that. I have to use my hands when I talk, and so yeah, working on that. Take a step of faith and just go. If your dream college is out of the country, apply. If your dream college is down the street, apply. Like, just go. Everyone's experience is completely different, but taking that risk to see if it's what you really want to do is the only way you can really go forward. You're not going to get a note at your door that's going to say, yes, if you go to college, you're going to end up so happy. You just have to figure out what's best for you and if it's something that you really are passionate about or not. I don't know if you guys got anything from this video. It's kind of just me rambling about my college experience thus far and my relationship with God, but if you did, I'd love to hear about it. Go ahead and comment. Also follow me on my social media. I'm very active on it, so like if you want to DM me on those things, that's cool too. I'll leave all of that in the description box below. I am definitely going to be making more videos, and I know I've said that for actual years. I actually mean it this time because it's something that God has definitely placed on my heart. So my goal right now is a video a month, and maybe it will become a weekly thing. We'll see kind of where it takes me. But for now, like, this is just gonna be like small little vlogs, small little chats. My chat videos will be called We Gotta Talk. I just kind of came up with that this morning and I was like, okay, sure. I might do like a weekend vlog soon or like a night routine, but if you have any recommendations, leave them below. So yeah, we're gonna see where this journey takes us. I'm excited. Subscribe because there's gonna be more content coming soon. Okay, goodbye everybody.